Well, here we are, family, HunterWorks family, Abby, Hunter, and me. Anyway, today we're going to do a HID headlight install on the Yamaha Rhino, and it makes a really big difference. As you'll see here in a few minutes, we'll show you a comparison. Of course, inside, no, we ain't doing a night deal, but I mean, it's well worth the money, and HID headlights kits have come down in price, and like I said, well worth the money. One thing you need to know is on a Rhino, and I'm pretty positive it'll be pretty much the same on all of the UTVs, you have to put a slightly larger fuse in the headlight fuse. They draw a little bit more juice than when they're running. So if you don't have a big enough fuse, when they first come on, they may blow that fuse from overload. So like in this Rhino, we're going from a 15 amp up to a 20. Okay, I'm going to show you guys how to put this bracket on this ballast. One thing I've already done on mine, I didn't want to pull it back off just to show you how, but it's pretty obvious. The red-black pushes right onto this connector. And while I got it, I will go on with this part. Your yellow and green wire, this is on a Rhino by the way, the yellow and green wire goes onto the red, and then you slide the insulated part up, and the black goes on the black. Okay, so I got that on there. Okay, so there's that part of the harness. And what I want to do now is put the bracket on there. And the way I'm going to do this is, let's see, I've already done one. Okay, you got two here and one mounting screw there. And what I did on the other one is put one screw here and one there, and that left me a spot to screw this to the frame and down there. So take the supplied screws, if you can get your big fat fingers to open up the bag. Okay, you got some little screws here. Let's go back. There's that one. Just started with your finger for now. Okay, now push it far as you can push it either way. Push it as far as you can. What I say, the top here closest to me, and then tighten these screws down. Okay, so we're ready to go. We got our light bulb. We're ready to go the Rhino. Alright, first thing you do when you want to install this HID kit, pull this rubber plug off the back of the headlight, set it aside. Go ahead and unplug these headlights. Mine are full of mud. So my other one was real hard to get off. Okay, we got that unplugged. There's a little rubber boot inside here. I pull it up. Now I had a little trouble getting my bulb to turn, but you take the center portion and twist it. Okay, here we go. Like I said, here's the center portion. It's got three little prongs on it. My driver's side, I had trouble getting it out. But you set that aside, reach in. You have to be like me with my old fat fingers and get something to get your bulb out. I can hear you. Okay, set your bulb out. Then you take your new HID bulb, and what I did earlier was I took this rubber cover and peeled it back. Alright, flipped it back like this. Take the protective cover off the HID, this little gasket looking deal, take it loose. Now the bulb itself can't go in but one way. It's got a little notch on it, and then the metal has an arrow, and it'll only pretty much go one way too. So we put our notch up at the top. Okay, that part's in, and then you look down inside there and line the metal up, push and twist. Alright, then take your rubber part. The way I did mine earlier is I just push down, roll it back down. Alright, and when it plops down, it goes right around the light. It's good, secure. Alright, run your connections through. run your connections through, and then go ahead. You can go ahead at that point if you want to. Put your rubber plug back in because you're through with the headlight part. Then you take the part we just put together. You need to find a good mounting location for it. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this wire tie right here, holding this wiring harness on in place, and then I'll put it back. Another one back. Heck, it's so tight I don't even know what it needs it for. But I'm going to run this portion up this frame rail. Let's see if I can figure out a good way to put it here. There we go. I put wiring harness, I moved half of it over. Okay, and I got our bracket up and down on this square tube. Now I'm going to use my favorite self-tapping screws, which are not included in the kit, and there's really no screws in the kit to mount this, but I'm going to go right into this tube. Okay, one on the one end, and the other one. Now that thing is secure. You don't have to worry about moving it or it moving. Alright, you got these connections. It's fairly obvious where they go. You can't go in one place. The headlight. Alright, and that just leads to the stock wiring harness. Okay, take your connection here, back just like the stock one was. Alright, now we've got a little loose wires here. So what I'm going to do, and these wire ties are not included either, is I'm going to try to bundle all my wires together in one location and secure the light and the wires all at one time. There's one wire tie. I'm going to go ahead and put a second one up here at the top. And that's that. And it's done. You can see right here on the floor, on the left side, there's the stock headlight shining on the floor, and the right side is this eagle eye light here. Let's close the hood and get you a straight ahead view. But you can see it's, as you can see right there, it's much brighter. Okay, once again you're able to see that driver's side is a lot brighter than this passenger side. It's a great upgrade. Okay, the installation on these, regardless of which UTV, is going to be relatively the same. I mean, you're going to take out your stock headlight bulb with the wire and put the new one in, and then connect the ballast and all back in the system. So it's relatively going to be just the same. Then you got to find a place to mount the ballast at. Now I use self-tapping screws on this one. You can drill holes, use screws, whatever you want to do, but there's nothing included in the kit for actually mounting the ballast to whatever. That's kind of left up to the end user. But like I said, great kit. If you have any questions or any problems or whatever, give us a call here at Hunter Works, and I'll let Hunter answer the phone and talk to you about it. And if he can't answer it, I'll let Abby.
I won't.